The true power of AI isn't in typing one fancy prompt. It's building a digital coworker, one that works while you step away from the keyboard.
Yeah, we're finally moving past that basic chatbot phase. We are creating systems that actually understand you.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're unpacking a fascinating 3-month case study. We are transforming Claude from a standard chat box. We're turning it into a reliable, autonomous system.
A five-phase system, actually.
Huh?
And we're going to build this entirely from the ground up.
Right. We start by laying a solid personal foundation. Then we give the AI real-world access. Finally, we get you away from the keyboard entirely.
It's a profound shift, really, in how we interact with technology. I'm really excited to dig into the mechanics of this.
Choose sex silence. Let's start with the foundation, because before we can automate anything at all, we have to teach the AI how you work. A messy foundation always leads to messy outputs.
Yeah, that's the core issue most people face. Normally, your AI chats just kind of disappear into a long, messy history. You close the browser window, and that context is completely gone. You basically start from scratch every single day.
Right. It feels incredibly transient. You never really build a working relationship with the tool.
But Claude operates in real local folders now. It can read and write files directly inside your workspace.
So you organize your life into distinct digital folders.
Exactly. You might have one specific folder for your YouTube channel. You might have another entirely separate folder for personal finance.
And when you switch folders, you switch Claude's context cleanly.
Cleanly and instantly.
Yeah. I love that physical separation on the drive. It really grounds the AI in your actual reality. It's not just a floating brain anymore.
No, it lives where your files live. And that brings us to the Claude.MD file.
The instruction manual.
Right. Think of this document as your digital employee handbook. It's right there in your workspace folder.
So it loads automatically with every single message you send.
It does. You don't have to keep repeating your basic rules over and over.
I have to admit, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I end up repeating the same instructions constantly. I'll type out my formatting preferences dozens of times. It's incredibly frustrating.
Well, we all fall into that trap eventually. But the Claude.MD file solves that drift permanently.
How exactly do we build a good one?
You can actually ask Claude to interview you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it will ask about your specific goals and your preferred tone. Then it builds this master instruction file automatically.
That's a great practical tip. Now, if the Claude.MD file is the overarching employee handbook, the memory.MD file is a bit different.
Very different, yeah.
Think of the memory.MD file as the sticky notes around the monitor. It's fluid. It stores constantly evolving facts across your sessions.
And the precision of those sticky notes is absolutely crucial here. You shouldn't just say, remember I make videos.
Right, that's way too vague for a digital coworker.
Exactly. You need to be incredibly precise. You say, remember I publish YouTube videos every Tuesday at 9 a.m. and I need the scripts 2 days prior.
Specific memory is always better than vague memory. Well, finally, we have the concept of projects. You group all these foundational elements together. You combine the folders, the rules, and the evolving memories. This prevents wasting valuable tokens by loading unnecessary context.
It keeps the AI's processing window completely clean. Your system gives significantly better answers this way.
Because it only looks at the data that actually matters right now.
Exactly.
How often should we audit that memory file before the facts get stale or bloated?
You really want to check it every week or two. Over time, that memory file naturally gets a bit messy. Certain project details just stop mattering entirely.
So review it bi-weekly to keep the AI's memory sharp, not bloated.
Exactly. That basic maintenance is the key to longevity.
Two sex silence. So once we have that memory locked in, the foundation is completely set. But that actually exposes a new bottleneck.
Which is?
Well, even if Claude remembers exactly who you are, typing out your entire formatting request every single day is still exhausting. How do we get around that friction?
This is where we introduce the building blocks. We are transitioning from who you are to what you do repeatedly.
Right.
We're moving into the realm of dedicated skills.
Break that down for us. What exactly is a skill in this context?
Skills are reusable workflows, saved as custom instructions. You stop explaining your whole creative process every single time.
Good.
Think about generating weekly PDF client guides, for example. You want consistent page structures every time.
You want the exact same color styles and fonts.
Right. And without a skill, typing that out is a massive, tedious prompt.
But with a saved skill, it's practically instant. You just call the skill and the formatting is done.
It is. And building these skills is surprisingly easy.
How so?
When you get a truly great result from the AI, you just give it a simple command. You tell Claude, turn this successful output into a reusable skill.
Wow.
Yeah, it saves you hours of future formatting work.
I keep thinking about how this shifts human effort. We move away from actually doing the repetitive task. We transition into managing the macro workflow instead.
And the absolute fastest way to trigger these macro skills is through slash commands.
Slash commands change how fast you navigate your workday.
Totally. You don't write paragraphs anymore. You just type a //
Give us a concrete example of a daily slash command.
Let's say you build a command called /inbox sweep. You type that one phrase and a whole sequence triggers.
Okay.
It can check your email inbox automatically. It can draft tailored replies based on your tone.
And it can even make a prioritized to-do dashboard instantly.
Exactly. It literally becomes your custom shortcut menu for daily operations.
That's amazing.
It really is. And then we can scale that concept up with plugins. If a skill is a single tool, plugins are bundles of related skills.
How does a bundled plugin look in a real office environment?
Imagine a dedicated legal plugin for a corporate team. It includes complex contract review workflows.
Okay.
It has automated term summaries. It generates standardized legal checklists. All of these skills are bundled into one cohesive package.
And the whole team can install it with a single click. That's incredibly powerful for keeping a team fully aligned.
It's a game changer for teams.
If a team installs a plugin, does it override their personal Claude MD rules?
That's a really important technical distinction to make. No, the plugin does not override your personal rules. Plugins offer ready-made workflows, but your specific Workspace Foundation still guides the underlying tone. The foundational rules always ground the final output.
Got it. Plugins provide the tools, but your foundation dictates the tone.
Precisely. They layer together to create something highly customized.
2-sec silence. Skills and plugins are incredible time savers, but there's a serious limitation we have to address.
Yeah, they are effectively trapped inside a digital bubble.
Right. To do actual work, Claude needs the raw materials of your digital life.
It needs your actual software apps and your private files.
And this connection happens primarily through native connectors.
Connectors like Claude natively read and act inside your external tools. We're talking about Gmail, Google Drive, Calendar, Notion, and Slack.
You don't have to write complex API code for this. You can just prompt it completely conversationally.
Exactly. You say, pull up my latest email and summarize what I need to reply to.
You finally stop copying and pasting text between browser tabs. The AI just reaches directly into the inbox.
It's seamless. But sometimes a niche app simply doesn't have a native connector.
That brings us to the Zapier MCP hack. For clarity here, an MCP server is a bridge letting AI talk to unconnected tools.
That is the perfect way to describe the architecture. It connects Claude to heavier tools like Airtable or Salesforce.
It opens up thousands of new software integrations.
It does. But we really must issue a practical warning here. Zapier execution costs can add up shockingly fast.
You really have to weigh the value of the automation. Is saving 5 minutes worth the literal financial cost per task?
You have to do the math on every workflow. Now, if an app lacks an API entirely, we have another option. We have Claude in Chrome.
Which lets Claude use your web browser directly.
Exactly. So it's essentially surfing the web on your behalf.
It can navigate directly to private, password-protected community sites. It can read the visible forum posts. It can summarize the arguments and report back to you.
It handles online forums, website navigation, and complex dashboards flawlessly.
Incredible.
But then we hit the absolute final frontier of real-world access, computer use.
This is actual local desktop operations. The AI is literally operating your physical machine.
It navigates your local hard drive folders. It reviews your locally saved files. Whoa, imagine scaling this to opening a local folder of 50 client PDFs and summarizing what changed while you get coffee.
It is genuinely stunning to think about that capability, but handing over local file access, that triggers an immediate red flag for me.
Yeah, security is a big deal here.
With computer use, how do we ensure it doesn't navigate into sensitive personal folders?
That is the most crucial part of the whole system. The architecture requires explicit granular user permissions. You must explicitly grant access only to the folders relevant to the immediate task.
Right. Strict folder permissions keep your digital workspace completely secure.
Exactly. You are always the one in control of the boundary.
Beat. We need to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Sponsor break. We're back. Let's look at the big picture for a second. If Claude has access to your apps and it knows how to use them safely, there's just one piece missing.
We have to remove you from the trigger button entirely.
Beat. We achieve this through live artifacts. Building a live artifact is like stacking Lego blocks of data to build a custom control panel.
That's exactly what it feels like to build one.
They are dynamic mini dashboards pinned right in your sidebar.
And here's the magic of the mechanism. They constantly pull fresh data from your connected apps automatically.
Give us some visual examples of these live dashboards.
Sure. You could build a specific Bitly dashboard to track marketing link clicks. You could have a live Stripe dashboard watching new customer payments.
I love the idea of a morning command center.
Oh, that's the best one.
It combines all your unread priority emails. It pulls in your urgent, unresolved Slack messages. It lists your upcoming calendar events for the day.
It puts all of that chaos into one single, calm view.
It takes your deeply fragmented digital life and focuses it.
And once you have these beautiful dashboards running, you pair them with scheduled tasks.
This means running your workflows at specific, predetermined times, completely autonomously.
Yes. Think about setting up a daily 6 p.m. wrap-up routine.
Okay, walk us through that.
The clock strikes 6, and Claude checks your Gmail, Slack, and calendar. By 6.01, it summarizes the entire narrative of your day.
Wow.
By 6.02, it creates a clean HTML report. It picks tomorrow's top priority, and it sends the whole package to you in Slack.
You don't have to remember to run the script. It just happens reliably in the background.
Completely hands-off.
2-sec silence. If a scheduled task spots an urgent missed email at 6 p.m., can it automatically reply?
Currently, it just reports the issue and drafts the suggested reply. It intentionally keeps the human in the loop for the final send to prevent any major automated disasters.
Makes sense. It tees up the golf ball, but you still swing.
Exactly. It handles the tedious heavy lifting, but you provide the crucial human judgment.
We've basically built the entire machine at this point.
We really have.
We laid the personal foundation. We added reusable building blocks. We gave it secure, real-world access. Finally, we set up true scheduled automation.
Now comes the most important guiding principle for the listener. Make it yours.
Meaning?
You must not blindly copy someone else's workflow dashboards.
Right. Your daily work is entirely unique. Your automation system should reflect that reality.
There is a very specific practical exercise you can do tomorrow morning.
Let's hear it.
Paste your actual messy daily routine directly into Claude. Detail your emails, your admin tasks, and your content creation. Then you just ask the AI a very simple question. Here is my actual daily routine. Help me find the specific tasks you can automate, turn into skills, or run on a schedule.
That's brilliant. It will audit your specific day objectively.
It will show you exactly where you should start building.
You don't need to feel overwhelmed by the whole 5-phase system. You just take it one logical step at a time.
Exactly. Just start small.
2-sec silence. It really makes you step back and think. We are looking at a profound, historic shift in daily life.
We really are.
If an AI coworker handles your tedious file retrieval, if it manages your inbox sweeping and your daily reporting, what actually happens to our fundamental definition of work?
It entirely strips away all the daily friction. It removes the comfortable busy work we used to hide.
Right. When the busy work disappears entirely, you are left completely exposed. You are left solely with the high-stakes creative decisions.
And that's intimidating.
It is. The profound question is, are you ready for a job that is 100% strategy?
That is the real hidden challenge of this technology. You have to step up to a completely new level of thinking.
So we challenge you today. Start incredibly small. Set up just one single folder workspace on your drive. Teach the AI exactly how you prefer to work. Take that very first step away from the keyboard.
Build your foundation properly. You will be amazed at what naturally follows.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We will see you next time. Otiro Music.